Hey everybody, I'm back with a review of a new product I've never tried before. It is Nature's Gate Broad Spectrum SPF 50 Water Resistant Sunscreen, which is fragrance free, as you see down below. This product is vegan, for those who are curious. It is free of fragrance, parabens, phthalates, and oxybenzone, which can break out your skin and can cause cancer. Not very good for you, so not the best ingredient. I've looked on it on Cosmetic Database, that's also known as EWG, Environmental Working Group, and it is a 2, which is great. I believe it used to have oxybenzone a long time ago or some other sort of nasty chemicals, and they removed that, so that's a good thing. So I just want to say quickly, first sort of disclaimer, Nature's Gate, the brand, here you go, and if you're curious, you want to see the back of it. Anyway, I don't love Nature's Gate brand personally because I found a lot of their products actually, even though they are cruelty free, a lot of their products do contain a lot of chemicals that are not necessarily the most natural personally, and I've never been a fan of their products, even just ingredients wise, just how it performed. Wow, the light just changed, it just got sunny. I'm gonna move a bit. So, sorry for the lighting. For those who don't know, please check my previous videos where I've done reviews on sunscreen. I'm going to give you my first impressions of this. Okay, I just smelled it and I squeezed it lightly so that it would come out here for the review. Here we go. So here, I'll squeeze out a bit so you can see. So it is I do like the consistency. It isn't too thick. It does have a bit of a, let's see here, you can see. So I'm going to try putting it into my skin. Again, this is water resistant. They don't say waterproof because waterproof is not actually true. So they're changing the way products are labeled for sunscreen. But so here I'm putting it in. Not horrible. It's better than Alba, the smell of it, of their fragrance-free, their sport one I'm talking about. But it does still have a sunscreen smell. It sucks. I ordered this from Vitacost. I don't know if I said this. Here we go, Vitacost. Woo, I just got this now. I don't usually order from Vitacost. I usually order from iHerb. I know Vitacost is great because they have recently listed a lot of products, which ones are Leaping Bunny approved, and that's fantastic. However, I don't always love that they don't list the expiration date. However, their customer service and their delivery has improved because this came in about 10 days, whereas when I've ordered them in the past, years ago, it used to take over a month, and I'm not that far from their other distribution center, so it was kind of wondering why it used to take so long. So they have improved in that, and I'm really happy for that. So that would encourages me to order from them again. But just iHerb is usually cheaper. That being said, they didn't have this product. So for waterproof use, I guess it does the job. I mean, I'll get back to you once I've used this when I'm outdoors swimming when it gets warmer, and update you on my findings. But the formulation is great. It does go into the skin without it leaving any greasiness. It's not greasy, doesn't leave a film. It does smell like sunscreen. Faintly, but it smells like sunscreen. So I'm gonna go try washing it off in a sec and be right back, and then I'll give you my sort of final conclusions in terms of formulation, and especially those who are looking for a truly fragrance-free sunscreen, what I've now come to the conclusion. In terms of formulation, I would give it a 10 out of 10. I mean, it smooths in the skin very nicely. I also will see, I want to get back to you when I've tried this all over the body, if it breaks you out. Most sunscreens don't react well for my skin. I think it's because even the more natural chemicals, zinc oxide, whatever you want to call it, is not necessarily best for my skin. I prefer this to the Alba sunscreen because the Alba Sport one, even though this had more of a smell, and that's probably because it has more nasty chemicals. If you look at again, I'll leave a link down below. cosmetic database. I think it was listed a 4 or 5, whereas this listed a 2. I'm happy to report that I washed it off and the smell is pretty much gone. If it's, I wouldn't say it's 100% gone, I would say it's 90% gone. It's minimally there. Again, sorry for the lighting, but yeah, it's minimally there, but I would say that it's still relatively mild. Now, again, I know there's a lot of people, especially in the cruelty-free world, praise Vitacost, and Vitacost is great. However, again, they don't, just this shows people as a reminder that the products that they show on the website for Vitacost are not always up to date, which is why I usually prefer iHerb, because they usually give exact information of the expiry date. Just in case you don't get confused, they changed the name of this. I said in the review aquablock, but I just realized that if you, because I wanted to give the information from Vitacost if you're curious of ordering this, this is 4 fluid ounces. It is on the $6.49. Oh, apparently they're out of stock right now. Wow, that was fast. I only ordered it 10 days ago. Yeah, out of stock. Interesting. That was really fast. I'm glad I ordered it, but if you look on the website, it says aquablock. Their new formulation of this, and I called the company Nature's Gate directly, which is really hard to get a hold of. I wasn't impressed with their customer service, to be honest with you. But anyway, it says broad spectrum SPF 50 instead of, if you look on the picture, it says aquablock. So you might be thinking, wait a minute, is this the same product? Did they change formulation? Thankfully, all they changed is the name, because like I said, they're changing standards that by the FDA for how to label things, because like I said, a lot of things about SPF above 35 actually doesn't make as much difference as you think to your skin. It has to do with broad spectrum UVA, UVB, and water. You can't say waterproof because there's no technically such thing. There's water resistant. There's either 40 minutes or 80 minutes. This one is 80 minutes. So yes, I would use it for water use if you're going to be swimming, if you're, that sort of thing. However, I have now decided my favorite so far is DeVita, which I mentioned in the last review. I had tried only a sample, is DeVita Solar Body Block, and it's in SPF 30 plus, I believe it's called. I'm not sure if it broke me out, as you can see right there. That could have been from something else. I don't know. I mean, that's still not that bad, only one, which is again why I try not to wear sunscreen unless I have to. But yeah, the point being is, if you're looking for one that's not waterproof, and apparently you can even try it in the water and it's not that bad, and someone told me at the store, but I don't know if I believe that. It doesn't feel like sunblock at all. It's like using a moisturizer, and it's extremely light, and I didn't get burned using it, than being in the sun for many hours. And yeah, the ingredients are really great, but some say there are batch issues, so you have to sort of take a risk, although apparently DeVita will take it back if you buy it, and there is a batch issue. They will send you out a new one. I didn't find any problems with the one I tried. They are coming out with a new one in the summer. And there are 2 other products that I want to mention that, just so people aren't confused, that I would try, and this sort of rounds up my review, that are the best that I can find, that are cruelty-free, that are more natural, that apparently that work for your skin. That is a sunblock, and I'm curious to try these 2. I might go to Whole Foods. And finally, be my last 2 wrap up. Again, always open to what you think is best, but your recommendations. However, Alba has 2 sunblocks, so I'm not confusing you, because I mentioned their sport one, which is not natural, which has chemical crap. I would not repurchase, but these 2 here, I'll put the pictures in. These I would recommend to try, because they are listed as well as a 2. However, compared to this, is 80 minutes of being water resistant, whereas those 2, if you look, are 40 minutes water resistant. So this technically is the more water resistant. These 2 Alba ones, I don't know why they're even listed as 2 separate products, because if I just looked at the ingredients, and unless I missed something, please let me know, the ingredients for those 2 products are exactly the same. Exactly the same. So they call one fragrance free and the other one kids. The ingredients are the same. You tell me how that makes sense. I don't know. Anyway, so hopefully I might go to Whole Foods, see if they'll open a tester. They're pretty awesome about that, and try that. If they're awesome, if they perform alright and the smell doesn't last as long, I might do a review on that, and then I'll know what's best for me. So there you go. There are some from Alba you can try that I would suggest. If you're looking for a waterproof, water-resistant one, so far this is the best that I found that is fragrance-free. Yeah, so would I repurchase again? Maybe, maybe not. I'd still be on the hunt for another great water-resistant sunscreen, but it's the best I found so far. And hopefully they'll have it in stock again soon at Vitacost. Usually in a few days to a week they did. So anyway, it must be somewhat good, otherwise people wouldn't be buying it. It's just really hard to find, that's why. Okay, hope this was enjoyable. And again, I would love to hear from you. What do you like? What do you love? Yeah, let me know. Bye. See you later. Till next time.